Sydney's time is now. And what does that time look like? 51-0. That's a new world record.
The competition is always miles behind Sydney McLaughlin, a four-time Olympic gold medalist. Big names like Femke Bol, Cockrell, and Dalilah Muhammad all bow down to Sydney's winning knack, which is the result of her unwavering faith. It stands as a driving force that powers her every time she steps onto the track. There will likely come a day when Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone hits the ceiling of what's humanly possible in the women's 400-meter hurdle and will stop rewriting the laws of physics. But that day has not come yet. For now, in front of an electrified crowd at the Stade de France in Paris, she once again defied expectations, slicing another chunk off the world record in a breathtaking defense of her Olympic title. The race was hyped as a clash between McLaughlin-Levrone and her Dutch competitor Femke Bol, the only two women ever to break the 51-second barrier. But the American was in a league of her own, claiming gold with a time of 50.37 seconds, leaving the competition far behind. With this victory, she shaved nearly 0.3 of a second off the record she set at the U.S. trials in June. McLaughlin-Levrone's brilliance is unmatched, as she has now clocked the fastest time in history in all 6 of her last major championship finals. Trailing McLaughlin-Levrone, Femke Bol settled for bronze with a time of 52.15 seconds, as she was overtaken in the final stretch by the USA's Cockrell, who secured silver with a time of 51.87 seconds. The stats behind McLaughlin-Levrone's performance are mind-blowing. To put it in perspective, if she had run this world record time in the women's 400-meter flat race without any hurdles, she would have placed 9th among the 24 semifinalists. This means she would have narrowly missed qualifying for the final, despite having to clear 10 barriers along the way. Initially, McLaughlin-Levrone had planned to compete in the 200-meter and 400-meter events at the U.S. trials in June, but pulled out of both due to the packed schedule she would face in Paris. Instead, she focused on her first love, the 400-meter hurdles, aiming to defend her Olympic title from Tokyo. And she did so in a completely new time zone, figuratively speaking. Despite her impressive record, there was still an air of uncertainty going into this race. McLaughlin-Levrone had only faced off against Bol twice before and hadn't competed against her in over 2 years. She had set a world record of 50.65 seconds at the trials to secure her spot in Paris, but Bol answered with a 50.95 second run at a pre-games meet in Switzerland, sparking talk of a rivalry. The Dutch fans were certainly hopeful, with patches of orange scattered throughout the Stade de France, their cheers signaling strong support for Bol. Bol started strong, keeping pace with McLaughlin-Levrone down the back straight, but as the race progressed, McLaughlin-Levrone found her rhythm, gliding over each hurdle as if they were mere speed bumps rather than 76-centimeter high obstacles. Bol, however, couldn't maintain the pace and later expressed her disappointment with her time, which was over a second slower than the sub-51 seconds she had achieved just a month prior. The New Jersey native replicated her double gold triumph from Tokyo and Paris, capping off her stellar performance by helping Team USA secure victory in the 4x400 meter relay, bringing her total Olympic gold medals to 4 across just 2 games. Despite her dominance, including an unbeaten streak in the 400 meter hurdle since the 2019 World Championships, McLaughlin-Levrone remains driven by the pursuit of excellence. When asked what keeps her motivated despite already setting herself apart from the competition, she responded, "I think the fact that there's always more that can be done. You know, there's always ways to improve, and I love trying to figure out what those are and push myself to break those barriers and boundaries." While McLaughlin-Levrone briefly dabbled in the 400-meter flat race between Tokyo and Paris, a series of injuries disrupted her progress. After missing the World Championship in 2023, it became evident that her focus would remain on the event she has dominated for years, the 400-meter hurdles. Her dedication to always improving is a perfect match for the hurdles, a highly technical event with 10 barriers spaced around the track. Under the guidance of legendary coach Bobby Kersey, McLaughlin-Levrone has meticulously refined her stride pattern, counting her steps to maintain focus in her lane. The open 400 is just a full-on sprint, she explained. But with the hurdles, I can think about something and have to work on it. There are certain things that distract you from the fact that you're running a 400, and I think that's why I love the hurdles. McLaughlin-Levrone was also lifted by the electric atmosphere inside the Stade de France, where around 70,000 fans cheered her on, a stark contrast to the empty stadium in Tokyo where she previously triumphed. Among those in the crowd were her close friends and family, including her sister-in-law, who famously placed a crown on McLaughlin-Levrone's head after her victory. "Oh my goodness, the crowd is amazing. It's so loud in there," McLaughlin-Levrone said. "The whole experience, just having friends and family here, getting to see their faces. I mean, this really feels like the first full Olympic moment for me." As of now, fans are left wondering just how fast Olympic champion Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone can go. After coming dangerously close to the American record in the 400-meter dash earlier this season and clocking a 200-meter time at the LA Grand Prix that would have qualified her for the Paris final, it's clear her potential is still unfolding. Her raw athleticism continues to captivate. So at the Paris Olympic Games, McLaughlin-Levrone ran 50.37 seconds, setting a new world record for the 6th time and earning her second individual Olympic gold medal. As she continues to push the boundaries of what's possible for women's hurdlers, her dominance has even led World Athletics President Seb Coe to consider raising the height of the hurdles in the event. The world record for the 400-meter hurdles was at 52 seconds just 5 years ago. Since then, athletes like Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, Dalilah Muhammad, and Femke Bol have pushed the event to new heights, rewriting what was thought possible. Their influence was evident in the performances of silver medalist Anna Cockrell and 4th-place finisher Jasmine Jones. Cockrell's time of 51.87 seconds not only secured her the silver, but also made her the 4th fastest woman in the history of the event. Just a short time ago, the idea of another woman running 51 seconds in the 400-meter hurdles seemed far-fetched. Yet Cockrell managed to surpass even Femke Bol, a world champion and one of only 2 women, alongside McLaughlin-Levrone, to break the 50-second barrier in this grueling race. USC alumna Anna Cockrell had never run faster than 52.5 seconds before her stunning performance in the Olympic final. Her previous personal best of 53.3 seconds, set at the World Athletics Outdoor Championships in Budapest last year, seemed like a distant memory as she surged